Greetings. This is Robert Shapiro. You know me. I want to. I want to say a few more things about channeling the way I do it. And the reason I'm doing this is that a spiritual man in India, who's a friend, wanted me to leave something, so to speak, to share how I came to be doing the work the way I am. So, trying to remember here, for the topic today I'd like to pick how to stretch yourself as a channel. This isn't just for people learning how to channel right now. It's also for those of you who might have been doing it for a while. I'd like to recommend that you pick something to channel. And the reason I say something is that if you've been doing this for a while, you already have some kind of a routine set up. Things you say, blessings, something like that, to make it safe for you, okay? And those of you who don't have that and are just getting started, I would recommend that you do say something. You could say something along the lines like, I am asking that during this channeling process that I always be insulated and protected in the most benevolent way for me. Something like that. And you can put in your own words as well. Remember always to ask for what you want. So don't ask for what you don't want. Meaning, don't say something like, I don't want this to happen, I don't want that to happen. Because what happens is that, and this is from my experience, knowledge, okay? My knowledge base. If you say, don't want, your body doesn't actually hear that. Your body hears on what you want to manifest. So it's always better to say what you want specifically. When you say what you want, your body will get going and try to create it for you, obviously your soul and other beings too. But there's a tendency for us to say what we don't want, isn't there? I know that one. I used to do that too. But I've disciplined myself now to say what I do want. Okay, got off the subject there for a minute, but I thought it was important to say. Now, I'm suggesting really that you make an effort to channel someone or something beyond that what you're already doing. Like I say, if you're just beginning, then this is not going to be difficult because you're already perhaps experimenting a little bit. Okay. Now, in the beginning, I really started practicing to channel just anything. I believe that everything is alive, and that's what I've been taught, and I found out that that really is the case according to what I believe. It's up to you to believe what you want. But I had options and opportunities to try things. So don't be shy to channel a rock. After all, a rock used to be part of a mountain, and it's worth a try. But always make it something that you feel good about. If you get an uncomfortable feeling, and I'm not just talking about feeling silly because I'm channeling a rock, but you know, you're going to be by yourself probably when you're practicing. I wouldn't necessarily do this for other people. You're doing this, from my point of view, just to stretch as a channel, to be able to do more, okay? So channel a rock, channel a rug, you know what I mean? Channel a bird, channel anything that you can as long as you feel good about it. That's really important. If you see maybe a tree that you like and you feel good about that tree, go ahead and try and channel that tree. At this stage, it's not important, even if you've been doing this for a while, I'm going to say at this stage, you're not going to be doing this publicly, you're going to be practicing on your own. So at this stage of channeling something or someone like that, then you'll just get whatever you get. Try and record it, because it's a good way to find out in time, if not immediately, how you're progressing as a channel. And the way you find that out is when you channel something that you don't know and have never heard of and is completely new to you. Things like that may be a way, not always a 100% accurate way, but a way to get an idea of what kind of progress you're making as a channel. There's that. Also, if you're new to this, and by new to this I mean within your first 2 or 3 years of channeling, all right, then it's something to make the effort to stretch. And the reason is that when you go public channeling, it's just going to happen. Someone's going to say, can you channel this? Can you channel that? And if they really feel the need, you're going to want to try. So if you've already channeled all kinds of different things, then it won't be as intimidating. It won't be as, as stressful. I absolutely, positively do not recommend that you channel someone that used to be alive in the way somebody else remembered it, because they'll remember that person with all the feelings they have about them, and you'll find that you'll be possibly channeling that being in that form, and it's not going to be good. So if they ask you to channel their Aunt Susie that passed away, or their Uncle John that passed away, or something like that, I don't do that kind of thing. But if you do, then what to do if you're not already doing it is to say something like, I am asking to channel so-and-so's, whoever that is, Uncle John, and I'd like the most benevolent version of his spirit to come through me now in the safest and most benevolent way for me. That's what you say. And some of you will feel an energy come up, and that's good. You want that. If you don't feel that energy come up, then maybe you don't feel energy. If you don't, though, feel an energy come up, and you do normally feel energy, then don't do that. Give yourself permission when people ask for things to not do it. You can even say to people, well, I don't do this and I don't do that. And you'll probably collect over time people that do that you feel good about their channeling. Then refer the person to them. Okay, there's a lot of referrals that go on in the channeling community. You can always do something like that. It's not up to you to make the commitment that that person will channel for these other people, but you can refer them and then just let it go. Okay, so the advantage also of stretching as a channel is that sometimes you'll be channeling a being that will fill you with much more energy than you've ever done before. And this could be a good thing, because it literally expands not only your capability, but it expands your potential. So I think it's a good thing. I did it. It worked for me. I'm not saying you should channel hundreds of different types of beings like I do or have done. Just settle on the ones that feel good to you, the ones that teach you good things, the ones that you can channel for yourself that feel good to you, and the ones that other people like. You'll find your way. I did. I wish you well in your path. Good life.